Hello there, today we're going to give you an honest review of Balatro, the full release. Now, I did a video on this earlier when this game was in its early stages, and they did more than just add a few more jokers and decks and vouchers and stuff like that. There is a lot of jokers added. It was 90, now there's 150, so there's a lot. And there's extra seals that have been added, different kinds of booster packs and vouchers that you can get from that they had from before. So there's a lot more things you can do with enhancing your deck in this game right here. And of course, this is a poker style game right here, and they added some other things right here on the run, so you can beat the run and you get a stake on there, and it keeps going up and up on here. So there's like 8 different levels of stakes that they might have if you can beat them all. Of course, it's going to be difficult with the 15 different decks that you can use. So yeah, that's a lot of replay value that they have, and they have a speed run option. They have a challenges mode you can unlock if you beat enough guys with this in the game. So let's get started and show you what this game is like if you haven't played this before. Let's get started. It's a poker game. You play it, you get points. You have a score. You get a blind. You can you have to make for points, or you can skip it for some extra special bonuses, which usually aren't worth it in my opinion, but sometimes they are. You might get a negative joker, but you have jokers that you get that have permanent buffs, and then you have some buff cards and tarot cards and planet cards, or whatever they want to call them. They're basically buff cards on your deck. You got so many hands you can use. You got discards. You can check out your hand's value. You can upgrade this, of course, so they have a higher value when you play this game, and that includes all your vouchers you can buy and stuff like that. So let's get started to show you what a typical poker hand would be like. You get started right here. You have to make that 300 points, and so you just go around there and just discard things blindly until you get a high point hand. So we'll discard that again, and it looks like we got it straight. So there we go. So we got it straight in time. We can make our 300 points off of that, and there you go. You're on to the next round. You get access to the shop. We can cash our money out, and now we can buy a voucher. That's a pretty good voucher, plus 1 hand permanently. So that's pretty good. And then you got the jokers you can buy. The first time a face card is scored, you get a plus multiple. This joker over here, 80 chips if it contains a flush. That goes to the chip value of your hand that gets multiplied. So yeah, there's a lot of different options you can get. There's 150 jokers, so there is a lot of stuff to do. And I don't know which one really to pick. I'll pick the cheaper one right now because I'll just make a flush and get 80 chip points and save my money for that one right there for the next round, just so I can actually get by the next round. Double my money. Well, that would be great, but I only have 6, and that's really not worth skipping to get that. So we got to get a flush is our main goal right here. So let's just discard everything. That's not a club, and we got a flush. So there we go. That simple. We get a flush. We get 80 chips added onto our flush value right here, and the card value. So all these cards get counted in their chips for the points, and then I'll get 80 more because it's a flush. So that will all be added on there, then times 4 as we play our hand. And there we go. We'll just let it go. So that is the basics of how the game is played. We got our points that we needed. It's not really much of a good card, but it was good enough for now. And there you go. So we can go ahead and buy our cards if we want. Buff cards, booster packs, and all that nice fun stuff. And I can save this for one more round basically, and try and get some interest off of there. So, you get 1 gold per 5 gold that you have saved up. So we could do this. I must play 5 cards, and it's a big blind. I need to make 600 points. We didn't make 600 points off of that last flush, and yeah, we don't really have. I think we have 2 of everything at this time. But yeah, you get the idea of how the poker hands are played. You keep adding more jokers, more combinations, buff your cards up depending on the jokers you get, and all that kind of fun stuff. Then your round scores can get up to super high. It starts off low, but I've gotten a score of 1 billion points. When you get to endless mode after you beat the 10 rounds of gameplay there. So there you have it. You gave the score before a 5 out of 10 with a little bit of a boost because it was better than the regular 5 out of 10 games that are like this. The small, cheap, easy to play games that don't have much of a replay value and long-term effect. But this one has a bigger long-term effect. The update was very much improved this game a lot. So I'm going to up my score to this game for a 6 out of 10. That's just my personal score. more system I use. But yeah, 6 out of 10 is pretty good. It has lots of value of coming back and playing this again. And you know, for the short term, you'll get bored of it after a couple days if you play it too much like I do. But you know, I haven't played it since my last review. So yeah, you know, I played it a little bit and then I stopped playing it until this update again. So there you have it on the long-term effects of this game. So it's good for the short term. It might not be great for the long term, but it has lots of more replay value added to it now. And a lot of stuff done for this update to make it a more challenging and more complex of a game. So there you have it. Thanks for watching, and I will see you later.